Groma. So, Virgil, anyway, let me introduce my panelists. Are we doing any phone calls today, producer?
No, today no phone call.
Should we do phone call? Okay, so we have a full house. About master, I have a full house of men. 3 men, 1 lady, but
3 men, 2 ladies. I know part.
Oh no, I'm a referee until I have to be forced to play.
Okay.
And then we'll play. Crispy Wahan is band for band. Band for
Aura
band.
for aura.
Band for band. Anyway, guys, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Lady, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Let me just place this cave as one to
If you rush, you go crash. So
We'll
drive safely. Arrive alive.
Please take your time.
Heat,
Baba.
Take your time. Anyway, okay, so we have a peculiar story of a married woman who has a problem with her husband not being transparent enough. I mean, you all heard the story. I've read the story like twice. Let me take your preliminary comments, and then we can take it from there. So let me start with the guys, and I'll take a lady who's actually, thankfully, she's a married woman, so we get a perspective. And I won't pen this out. So I was street this one.
No. Oh, street
Street or the
Exactly. So we get to get the perspective of a married woman as well. So let me start with you, Mr. Black.
Black gown, black wedding, sort of spooky thing.
Halloween things.
Did you say the man has not been transparent?
I said the woman.
Okay,
a woman
she believes
who has,
that her husband has not been transparent.
Enough.
Does he work with Transparency International?
You can't ask me that question.
He
But
doesn't,
go ahead.
so he doesn't need to. This lady, to begin with, is coming from that school of thought that says that a man's money is our money. But as a lady or as a married woman, my money is my money. And that is a cake. That is so the 1800s. We have evolved. Things have changed. Women are taking their rightful positions in their marriages, where they match whatever their husbands are bringing. Like we say, the Gen Z terms, band for band, aura for aura. The gentleman earns what, 6,000, gives you 2,000 for housekeeping, 1,000 for the kids' expenses, pays for miscellaneous 600, sends some to his siblings, family, yours, and you still expect him to have more than 10K in his bank account. Is he a criminal?
What do you mean? Is he a criminal?
Yes.
What is wrong?
The gentleman earns 6,000 and he's doing all these things.
What is wrong with expecting your husband to be more ambitious?
How?
It's a question.
His legitimate salary is 6,000, and out of this 6,000, gives you 3,600. He's left with 2,400. Out of this 2,400, he does other things with it. By what? Giving your family, giving his family. Maybe once a while there's church and other donations that he has to do. And you expect him to have more than 10K in his bank account. Ask yourself, where is he going to get the money for?
Okay, let's do the math. I want us to understand the
Math.
numbers. Yeah.
And that's the numbers.
Accurate. No,
This is the numbers here.
Accurate.
He gives you 3,000.
No. I'm saying the 2,400. Let's do the
Yes.
math. So 2,400 cities times.
No, you should be
Times
be
12.
grateful.
No, yeah,
Like
times
times
12.
12.
Saving
Man's old.
1,005.
Let's do
let's
that.
You should even be grateful. You should even be grateful that he has 10K in his bank account. And the gentleman asks you, what do you do with your salary? And you are flaring up. Are you serious?
Are you asking me?
No, asking the lady. Is she serious?
Okay.
What do you do with your salary?
Crispy, how much is it?
86,400 CDs
86.
for 3 years. if you don't spend, if you are keeping 2,400
No, a
cedis.
year is how much?
A year would be 28,800 cedis.
28,000.
That is if he doesn't spend a
so
dime.
let's say 28,000. Let's say 18,000
For
in a year for him. A cop.
18,800.
So-
Yeah,
So it means that
it's actually more than that too. But you don't.
yeah.
Noella,
Go ahead.
the
you go
guy's a
ahead, finish.
magician to even have 10K in his bank account.
In 3 years.
Yes.
Oh.
In 3
Wow.
years.
Yes. He's a magician.
Are you guys not exaggerating? In
We are
3
not.
years.
Noella, we are not exaggerating.
I know people who earn 1,000 cedis a month and still save up, and they make more than what you're saying. So what?
They earn 1,000 cedis
Yeah.
a month and they save up.
You have to prove it. You have to
Noella,
prove it.
then maybe they're into some shady deals.
Evidence
Probably
based.
they're into some shady deals you don't know about. Because even if you save 500
Listen,
cedis,
and then I don't know what I did.
Noella, even if you save 500
Sorry, I'm
cedis,
with you.
even if you save 500 cedis for a year, you are getting about 6,000.
So times the 3 years, you are able to get more than 10,000.
Exactly.
But ask yourself, Noella, he's a man. He has other things he has to take
We're
care
not
of.
saying he doesn't have other things to take, but you
in
finish.
3
You
years.
finish your point.
She should be grateful the guy has 10K in his
Okay.
bank account.
Okay.
And what does she use her salary for? Why did she tell what she uses her salary for? Why did she flare up when the gentleman asked her what she's using her money for?
Yeah.
This is definitely a lady who is not she's not a helpmeet like
Okay.
the Bible describes wives.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
She is
don't worry.
not-
Married one, I'll come to you.
she
Don't
is
bother
not
me.
a
I know you
housemeet.
I know she's not a house meat.
Helps meet. Help meet like the Bible describes the wife.
Helps me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proverbs
Okay.
31 says what? A man
Preach! Guys! Unbearable!
A virtuous wife.
Macados!
virtuous wife who shall find?
Oh.
At the gate he's respected. He's not respected because of him, he's respected because of his wife.
Thank you.
Thank
She
you.
finds work with her hands
Gosh.
and clothes them with fine linen.
Oh yeah.
Asafo, Shankom.
But that's the February. Simon, your preliminary.
It's the February for me.
Your opening statement, Simon.
That's the February.
Charlie,
Uh-huh.
the man, he the force.
He be Superman.
Yeah, he the force.
You said your piece.
Charlie, you get 3,600 cedis a month. Charlie, let's do this calculation. If he works 20 days in a month,
Yeah.
means he earns 300 cedis a day. That 300 cedis a day, you are getting 3,600 cedis. From this 6,000, you are getting 3,600 cedis. It means that this man wakes up every morning, go to work 12 days for you and the kids. What he has for himself is just 2,400. It means he goes to work 8 days for himself. Why don't you relieve him of the utilities, the 600, so that he saves that 600 for you guys?
Maybe he's an alpha male. He likes
And
to.
she made a statement that the man gives him 1,000 cedis, gives her 1,000 cedis for the kid till it finishes.
Exactly, which means he tops up from the same 2,400.
3 kids, 1,000 Ghana cedis
Yes.
for 1 month.
Yes.
And so,
1 week now, son.
and so
15th, for Baba Beji, another 1,000. That one.
10th.
All from this 2,000 that he has the reserve.
She didn't tell us if they are renting or not.
Exactly.
The man go pay rent.
No, please. It wasn't mentioned, so
Oh,
don't
but we
add
are
it.
assuming-
Where do you
Don't
expect him to
assume.
go?
No, at
Let's
this
pass
point,
you. Don't worry.
at
We are
this
not-
point,
no,
don't
we are not-
assume.
we are going
It's
by
not
the
part.
facts.
Exactly,
Don't-
we're going by what
Maybe
we
go by the
have.
facts.
So
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
How does the man transport himself to work?
Maybe your car.
Or car
Don't-
on tofu?
They didn't
It
mention.
doesn't fuel
Oh,
the
you
car.
see, let's
Relax.
consider all.
You're still using that, but you're also assuming here, Noella.
Relax.
These are
Relax.
expenses that
No,
you
guys.
use the
You guys, can you
2,400
please
for.
relax? Can you please relax? I'm saying, let's deal with the facts. Let's deal with the pink
What
sheets.
we have.
What we have on the sheet is what we're dealing with. Don't
Exactly.
come up with any
Theories.
theories. Yeah, go ahead.
Theories need your Rebecca because you don't because you don't expect
dead goats.
We introduce new materials.
You better
A
not
few
use
seconds
my
ago,
man.
a few minutes ago, Noella said that, oh, maybe the guy is an alpha male. That's its assumption.
As I'm also assuming, yes. Yes.
I beg you.
Hey,
I beg you.
we came prepared, man.
I tell you.
Heat.
You cannot make me
This
give up.
economy. This
I'm
economy.
not giving up.
This
Oh
economy.
my
Go
God.
ahead.
You dey get 3,600 and you are complaining. Hey.
Person that you also have some
Are
3K
you
salary
done?
there.
Simon,
Somebody
are you
they
done?
manage 500 Ghana cedis
Simon, are you done?
for 7 kids.
That is someone.
Simon, where we
Maybe,
Crispy K.
Hi, Nola.
Don't do that with me.
Nobody said hi. Nobody said hi.
I know what's
Don't
coming
do
out of
that
the
with
high.
me. Oh, but Crispy, go ahead.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 18.
Thank you.
Oh,
And the Lord God said,
oh,
it is not good, meaning it's not sufficient,
Adosh.
it's not satisfactory that a man should be alone.
Kai.
thank you.
So what did he do? He created a woman,
Manderebo.
like he said, as a help meet. See, when you go into the Hebrew language,
Thank you.
the meaning of that help meet, in other words, can be described as a savior. See, he's created man, but the woman is supposed to come and do something to help this man, right? Look at what this woman is doing.
Killing the man.
See,
What is she doing in your?
I'm sure this is an African home. You understand? Because the way she's so entitled, not to help, but to just receive, and again demand to know where his 2,400 cedis is going. This woman is wicked.
Beyond wicked.
This woman is evil.
No, but we can't make that assumption.
No, see,
Crispy,
Nola,
I'm coming 1 minute.
Okay.
We can't make that assumption because people like the kind of marriage that maybe Simon can have with Ella can be different from what we like, the agreements we go on.
absolutely.
Do you understand? There
Absolutely.
are men who really like to provide.
yes,
So maybe he opted
to provide.
to provide fully and not have any help from the woman.
Good.
Maybe he opted for that as
Fantastic,
the man.
But
as
no,
an
no,
alpha.
you're assuming
So
here.
let's
Oh,
not
no,
say
as an alpha
I'm
male,
coming.
even.
So I'm just saying that just because she makes it. I mean, and she admits that he takes care of all of this.
Yes.
We shouldn't use that and say that she's a bad woman.
Now, do you realize she didn't question a certain responsibility that he's lacking on? She's questioning how much
He still-
he has
yeah.
as an individual in his bank account. That is why I'm saying that this woman is not thinking about the marriage and the man in there, but she's just looking out for herself. Because why would a man do all of these things? And literally, like you said, you can assume that he's an alpha male. I want to do everything for my woman.
Yeah.
How many times do you see women questioning alpha males in this manner? To ask about my money.
So because you're an alpha male, I can't question you.
What is
Are you
the,
not
what
my
is- what is
husband?
the
Yeah, we have
characteristic of
kids
an alpha
together.
male?
I'm sorry,
No,
you're
no,
my
no.
husband. I can't
What-
question you
and
because
I'm-
you're an
no,
alpha
no,
male.
you can't
And
question
really,
an alpha
what do
male.
you mean
What-
by
no,
that?
what are the characteristics?
Wait, in what context are you saying? Explain your alpha male
Okay,
type to
so
me. Yeah.
he's that big man at the top. He oversees everything.
Overseer.
Whatever you need, I'll give it to you. Right? So far as you need something, I'm going to provide for you. What concerns me. You don't have to bother me about it, especially when everything you need has been taken care
No,
of.
that's
Wasn't our
not,
deal.
that's not my kind of alpha
when
male.
when you say deal, I don't get it because
Yeah.
listen, the man has done everything. It's not like he's not doing something for this woman. He's done everything. You receive salary as well, your own money. Sometimes you ask yourself, why do men get angry about some things? And see, logically, when you look at this whole situation, everybody has cause to ask the woman, but why are you asking? And that's why the man flared up.
Yeah.
Really, he may have been deflective, and that wasn't right. Because I mean, when someone asks you a question, you don't now flip it over and ask the person, "What are you doing?" No, that was wrong in a way. But I can understand the emotions behind that question because I am doing everything.
Yeah, it's all.
I give money to your parents and my parents. The 3,600 that is given to you, that's not for the school fees. I pay school fees for the kids as well. I will go to work unless I'm sitting home and the money is coming in from somewhere. I will go to work. I have expenses. Yes, I eat breakfast and dinner at home except for lunch, right? Looking at their lifestyle and everything, you can see that a guy lunch it be a 50. You ever say 50 cedis a day?
101. You be crying 101.
You understand? Like after doing all of these things, and you won't ask, oh babe, let's have a conversation. You know, our finances. I want us to do this, I want to do that. You are not doing it though. You are questioning straight.
Why should she be the one to
No,
come up with that?
she's the one who is worried about some money matter here.
You know, okay, you finish.
You understand?
Yeah.
If the man, after doing all of this, now gets angry about why you are wondering why there's 10K in the account, it's like they completely forget every other thing that could actually bring the man to that point. It's like, oh, you earn, and at the end of the month, you get 2,400 cedis for yourself. So the woman has calculated the 2,400 cedis for 3 years and is expecting that amount in the man's account. And now she's disappointed by that and wondering where did the money go to. You are forgetting in your own explanation, you are saying that he gives your parents money, gives his own parents money. Siblings, pay school fees, his own expenses, his clothes he will wear. He gives you money to buy your socks, to buy pill. I'm sure.
Kids.
No. Pill,
Socks
not
for
pill.
the
Not
kids.
pill. No,
Pill for the kids.
Pill, baby.
Like,
And Palano, do you know their ages?
Or insurance. That was it. Or insurance. Syrup. No problem. But I'm saying he's doing all of these extra things from that same 2,400 cedis. But you're expecting him to have huge bank accounts.
have you thought about it from this point of view that maybe it's based on the orientation the man also gave the woman?
Exactly.
Because for
Can you expound?
That's
more
an
on that? What kind of
I'm
what
coming,
kind of
I'm coming,
orientation
I'm
would give a
coming.
woman that impression?
So for her to even, like you said, he's an alpha male, he
Yeah.
provides and everything. So for a man like that, you can't question him and all of that. But I'm looking at it from this point of view that maybe that is not the orientation we had. That's not how you were. Maybe you were, because for her to even be that concerned or have the quote unquote audacity, like you would put it, to ask him to explain why you have only 10K in your account, it means they're friends. It means they are not K and KB kind of couple. They Jojo. And you understand? And I'm sure maybe prior to them getting married, they had a conversation on finances.
Great.
And maybe it was agreed on that, listen, I'm a traditional man. I like to provide for my woman. So yeah, you don't have to carry this burden. You don't have to carry this burden. Just make sure my home is intact. Do you understand what I mean?
Let's go back to the story.
Are you worried now?
So recently, I asked him to show me his his account balance, since he has always kept that much to himself. So
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. We are very transparent about our finances, right? But as to how much I have in my account, you never know.
Okay.
So this is in 3 years. This is the first time she's asking about something of that sort. This is something that you don't even have a conversation about, and the man always keeps to himself. You didn't leave it there. You went a step further to go and check his account balance. I don't know how she found out, if it was by those messages they send. You know, normally when you transfer and you are on that service, they'll send you with your balance and everything. I don't know if that's how she found out, or she actually used a pen to enter. If she did use a pen to enter, it means he's even trusted you that much with his account details. You go there behind his back to go and look for how much he has and find 10K, and then you come and question him.
So I
You
can't
didn't-
question you as
No,
a
you
wife.
didn't go through the account balance and the transfer information to see what you were spending the money on.
Listen, hold on. Noella is asking a question. You can't question him
I
as
can't
a wife.
question you as
Can't
a
he also
wife?
question you as a husband by asking what you do with
Noella,
your
there
salary?
is- no, you can
But
question
no
you.
one is
You
saying
see-
you can't
you see,
question.
Noella, you
and I
can't.
don't think she mentioned.
Oh no, she actually did. She said the man is gaslighting her, and I get where
What
she's
she
coming
asked for,
from,
what she does
because
with her
you
money.
see, sometimes saying we make it look like the man should just be understanding, and then whatever comes up, if you do this, you're gaslighting.
No,
you're a
not
narcissist.
that. Not that.
No,
not
I'm
that,
saying
not
from
that
what
at
she's
all.
doing. Because if you think about it, that a man does every single thing.
No,
that,
but I'm asking you a question, Crispy. As a husband, I'm asking you a question. Is it wrong for me as a wife to, and I need to be educated? I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
combating you.
Oh,
I'm,
that's
I'm,
fine. That's
yeah, I'm
all right.
hoping to be educated.
That's all right.
Because you said you're a married man.
Yes.
So I'm asking you that as a married man, as a wife,
Yes.
don't I have the right to ask you the things that has to do with your account,
If,
like the money in your account and everything?
if I'm in this kind of relationship that this woman has put out, and you come and ask me, I have 10K in my account, I'll tell you the same thing. If you want to leave. To be honest with you, if I'm in this situation that I give you over half of my salary. I'm
Not even if it's from a place of concern.
You see, and this is where I want us to actually, if really we could have the woman, because sometimes the woman will say, "Oh, maybe son, I ain't the one in accounts." The tone and the manner in which she would ask you, because she's already been bagging about how much she has.
Yeah.
She's been thinking about it, but she's not getting any response. Then she goes behind his back without his knowledge to go and find something like this. She already has a mood. Hey, 3 years. You get 2-4. How come you have 10K? The attitude and the manner she would come to you to question you. That's definitely what will get the man flared up.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if I'm in this kind of relationship and definitely you do this, no. Then if you want to go, you can go.
Okay. Married woman, Ella.
When was the last time you checked this account?
You've listened.
Change your mind.
No.
I'm a dead goat.
Ella, you are the married woman.
Okay, so the story says that she kept asking him. That means I'll ask politely at first. I keep asking you. You don't give me any response. And when so recently I asked him how.
Once.
I asked him to show me his account balance, since he has always kept that much to himself, but he ignored me. That means she asked not once, not twice. That will make her go to the account herself to check.
For the first time in 3 years.
Okay,
move on.
Dutiful wife.
Chrissy.
Go ahead, make your case.
Okay, so you guys are saying it's a problem for me to ask my husband how much he has in his account. As a concerned wife, I asked you, Mr. Man, Mr. Dodu, Mr. Bedu, how much do you have in your account? Politely, if you are reasonable, I expect you. Yes, if you are reasonable, I'll tell you.
See, no.
If you are reasonable, I expect you to tell me, or even if it's not sitting right with you, sit me down, tell me. Okay, so you're asking me how much I have in my account. Meanwhile, I do this, I do that, I do A, B, C, D. And then you are expecting me to have this much in my account for 3 years. I just want a little understanding of what you use your money for.
But Crispy said something. Please relax for me.
Nobody's talking.
Nobody's talking.
I just want.
No.
I'm not saying what I want to say, but listen.
You guys are eating into my time.
I'm coming.
You guys are eating into my time.
I'm just saying.
Crispy
mentioned something that perhaps her approach wasn't the best.
So 2 wrongs cannot make it right. If my approach isn't the best, as reasonable as you are, you're a man, alpha male for whatsoever. Why don't you sit me down instead of after gaslighting me, you come back to say if I cannot stay in the marriage again, I should leave. Why don't you put it to me that look, you have no right to ask me that question, because I do A, I do B, I do C. Women are some kind of way sometimes, but then she soaks in everything that you say to her. She might not be happy with the way you gave her, with the response you gave her as at that time. But then when she sits down to soak it in, she would deduce something out of what you said, that okay, so I wasn't getting it right.
What if she doesn't?
That means when he goes to work, so like I come to the office, Champion doesn't sell cheap meals. So everyone around Kokomlemle is selling a high prices, and then if you are to eat to your satisfaction lunch, you'd have to spend 50 cedis and above. You get me? So maybe when he comes to work, like she is saying, she doesn't calculate that, okay, when my husband works, it will cost him 100 cedis to eat as a man. It will cost him 60 cedis to eat as a man. And even deducting that out of the 2,400, he will still be left with just a little. Should his sister call him, okay, broski, I'm in school, I have to do this. Should your mother call you? She has no idea about how much he actually gives, like, to his siblings and then his mother.
No, but what about your parents? But you would know.
No. So, okay, if I know about my parents, I will deduct my parents' money. So I'll take it that you give my parents 400 cedis, not every month.
Noella,
I would.
let me.
So
Ella,
you
your
still
question.
have
Ella,
to.
Noella,
No,
your
you
question.
still have
Let me make it
2K.
easier
So if
for
you're
you.
saving 2K, no. So if you're saving 2K,
2K.
if you're saving 2K every 2 months or every 3 months, in 3 years you should have more than 10,000.
Okay,
So
hold
you
on.
expect a man
So,
to. You
I'm coming.
Grace,
Guys,
listen, you expect a man
He's
to.
left with
to
2,400.
No.
and you expect him to spend 400 CDs for the whole month.
Oh, she's saying in
For the
2 or 3
whole
months.
month.
So
I am saying
Noella,
that. No,
Let's say
listen.
2K.
No, so I am saying
2K
that
for 2 months. So
he's
1K a
asking
month.
for my parents. If I don't know how much he gives his parents, and I know that probably he gives my parents 400 CDs, not every month, or even if he's giving my parents 400 CDs every month, he'll be left with 2K. 2K. I don't know how much you spend. No, I don't know how much you spend, including fees. That is a 3,600.
No. The 3,000 is not part of the fees.
the fees
Guys,
is separate on the
Ella.
Hey. Medumo via mic. Relax. Crispy.
I wanted to help with the amount. So 2,400 after everything is done, right? If he doesn't spend anything for 3 years, he's expected to get 86,400 cedis.
You people are doing the math.
No, I'm coming.
Forget the math.
Hold on.
But then his response to the wife isn't right. Like I'm saying, no.
You know the
Like
problem
I'm
with that.
saying,
You know the problem with that.
we don't
Everything
care
that-
how much we don't care
And
how
that's the
you
problem.
feel.
They will
Because
not be
you don't
accountable
care.
and responsible for
you
their
don't
actions.
care how we feel. So how then do you expect us to care about how you feel?
Crispy.
I ask you a simple
Crispy
harmless
and Ella.
question,
Crispy
and then
and Ella.
you gaslight me.
Medu mic no. Mutimi be say me show them my mate. To me, they be relaxed. Oh, you do realize we have a guest in our midst, right? And she hasn't spoken. Mommy, please come. Approach the mic. It's not a Pacho. So you so amongst all of us, I want to assume you're the most experienced and also older than us as well.
Yeah.
Please play your experience. What do you think about the story?
Thank you. I don't agree with the men here, or the men.
All the men, eh?
Yes, I don't agree with them.
Thank you.
You see, permit me to speak Fanti in this context.
Go ahead.
Fanti for say besi akwawara or the sika bifi or the azibifi azipa. So in say if she's been bold enough to ask you, the man who's not being reasonable enough, to give her that kind of answer, please, the man is totally wrong.
But mommy, let's look at it from this Auntie Doreen, I should call you that. I'm sorry, I call everybody auntie. People that are older than me, I call them auntie. So let's look at it holistically and fairly. Okay,
Sure.
A man who earns 6,000 cedis provides for the family. I mean, in everything that this lady listed, she didn't raise the concerns about him being irresponsible. So he provides for the home, gives you 2,000 Ghana cedis for the home management, gives 1,000 cedis for kids' expenses, 600 Ghana cedis for any miscellaneous cost that may. I mean, that's a caring man, if you ask me.
Accounting you need.
Right?
Allow us to talk.
Crispy,
I'll
yeah,
walk
we are
See what accounting you need. What am I?
Right? 2,000 cities, or was it 3,000 cities every term,
3,600.
every 3 months
For the kids.
You know, that's a lot of money. So in a case like this, will it be fair? Will it really be fair, Auntie? And look at it holistically. I don't want us to sound. I don't want us to sound like we are being biased towards the women.
Feminism, okay.
Exactly. Let's look at it holistically. In a home like this, after a man taking care of all these costs, you work as well. He never asks you for your money or anything, and then you find 10,000 cedis. You claim after 3 years, you expect that he would still be able to save more. But you find out that he has 10,000 Ghana cedis,
Which is much less. Will
it be right to question the man about his finances?
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you, Mama.
Okay,
I'm even surprised you are asking me this question.
What makes it right? What makes it right for me to ask that question?
You know, in a different way, God even himself doesn't understand women. Okay. So you people have no right to understand any woman, especially a married woman who is so much concerned about her family. If she's expecting that huge amount in the husband's account, but rather finding smaller amounts. Oh, she has every right to ask. What are you using?
So she has every right to ask.
Yes, madam.
But is it? What's that mean? Like, is it?
Can she ask in any way at all? Is it
Yeah.
Yes.
What should be the approach in asking?
Since he's my husband, any approach is okay for me.
No.
He's my husband. He's not my boyfriend.
You know how you
That's
relate with him.
Look, probably
Yeah.
some people are married, but they are not friends. Some people have been married for whatever years.
Okay.
They're the best of friends. That's why we say marry a friend or marry your friend.
Okay.
It wasn't like a kind of an autocratic kind of marriage.
Right.
Yeah, Adam Flower.
Yeah.
People are not Sebi. We were in that kind of mood, and I asked him. Can you say muno? Mapani or dona mami in church.
Okay.
But then you were just trying to be autocratic.
Okay.
To say untimi ako.
Okay.
What the hell are you to tell me
Okay.
say untimi ako?
Okay.
Me ya you. Me nya wo mpene bi. Intimi were right say. And don't
Make it
forget
sound.
say behind every successful man
There's a
is a
woman.
great woman.
Oh, now that's great.
When you sa sika, I'm expecting to have maybe $1 million. Now what 10K? What are you talking about?
Madam Speaker.
Crispy.
You see,
Crispy,
let's
you not say
no,
anything.
hold on. I
You
want
will
us
not-
I want us to understand something. You see, we are making it possible for a lot of people not to be accountable for their actions. Let's be frank. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? This is a person who has kept. She never stated that in all of the 3 years she's asked before. No. This is the first time she's asking in 3 years. And he's always kept that part to himself. You've also admitted you have your 3K. You don't release any of that thing to your husband. Now, when you asked him and he didn't, like, he's been, nonchalant about it, you went behind his back
To check.
Is that
to
a
check.
crime?
Yes, it is.
It's not.
What do
No,
you
it is a
mean
crime.
never?
When
No,
it
no,
comes
no.
to
It's not
marriage-
a, no.
No, when it comes to
And-
it's not. It's
no,
never
hold on.
a crime.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
never.
Let's see.
How is it a
The marriage
crime?
is under the law. There is nowhere in the law that
Okay.
it permits. It's an individual account and it's not a joint account.
So we
Right?
are saying that
Oh, hold on.
you don't know the orientation they had.
Yes.
You don't know how
You
they
also do
live.
not know.
So
Calm
probably
down.
I would ask you
The
based
orientation-
on a conversation
One-
that we've
one
had
month.
that okay, we are supposed to set up this business together. We are supposed to build together. Probably maybe they are renting and then we came to an agreement that okay, I'll keep my money in my account and you not ask me anything about my salary.
Okay.
Because as she was listing, she didn't say that my husband gives me money to buy wigs. And we all know that wigs are expensive.
Mo-
And looking at their lifestyle is
You know-
Yeah, I was actually coming to that. Unless maybe this is not a complete story.
Maybe. Wigs are
Maybe.
expensive. Do you know how much a sneaker costs?
but still
hold on. Hold on.
but still nah.
Ask the boys are here. Ask them how much a sneaker costs.
Hey,
Ask
But
them
still,
now. Please.
the man could have been
This is
reasonable
what-
enough.
me do Mike no.
Why is that when you get to my
Me do Mike no.
Just say sorry.
Hey. And then they go to Oklahoma.
you tell them when it gets to my thing?
No, but they were still talking. Relax.
want us to see how.
Crispy, you are talking in the air. Oh. Relax for Mother Africa. Okay.
Okay.
Crispy talk.
So I want to show you how their relationship is like to have a fair idea. She asked him to show his account balance that he has always kept to
the married
himself.
woman is mad.
Yeah, I would say. He has always kept that much to himself,
Yeah.
right? So you don't know about it. Then you ask and he ignores you. Your next step is to go back. Oh,
Why
hold
should you
on,
ignore me? I have-
hold on. Oh, calm down.
No,
Calm
why?
down.
Why should you
relax,
ignore me?
relax.
Why?
See, it is an individual bank account. It is not a joint account. Let's be see. sometimes,
Individual.
hold on.
We have our individual private parts,
Me both.
but then the two shall be one, please.
Yeah, but,
The two shall be one, but in terms of your finances, it's for you. And
My
this is-
man didn't ask me to use my
Ella,
money for anything
Ella,
in
Ella,
the house.
Ella, let me
you
land.
guys
Ella,
were
let me land.
Crazy, I'm coming. You guys
You
were
see, you
talking
not
about.
like-
You're talking
You
over each
not
other.
land.
Honestly, you're talking over each other. And
Can I land? I
Okay.
beg you.
Crispy, land
So,
in 1 minute.
I'm landing in 1 minute.
Okay.
Not the 1 minute man. What I'm saying is, the fact that he ignored you, right, tells you that, okay, what has been in existence for 3 years, I want it to remain like that. If you want us to start going into that, it will be best for you to open up a conversation on our finances and us having complete transparency. You didn't do that.
Which
No.
is too late in the
Do you know my
relationship
Do you know my
Now,
conclusion
good,
on
but
this
she-
whole
Oh, I've
issue?
not landed,
The
though.
man is not happy in in the marriage because he's the one doing everything all by himself.
Why would you
That
be
is
happy in
why
such a marriage?
harmless
So you
question.
can, oh
No,
wait,
that is why
so
a
you
harmless
can admit
question
that he's doing
triggered
everything
him
by
in the
himself,
first
and yet
place.
you get
No,
disappointed
he's
with
not
10K.
happy.
me do Mike no me do Mike yeah Walandi whether you like it or not go ahead
Harmless question.
So
ahead.
Charlie, I can't question.
Charlie go ahead.
When the women were making their submissions, they all said what? A concerned wife.
You people don't allow us to talk.
But the concerned wife was not concerned enough to say that, Hobby, I think I have
Were you
overburdened
there?
you.
Were you there?
I think I want to shield you. I want to take part of your burden so that at least you can save more. This concerned wife was pissed because her husband had not saved a lot of money. She was not concerned enough to say that, oh, I think with the way I have overburdened you, you can't save this amount that I'm expecting I'm expecting to see in your bank account. So I'm going to take some off you so that you'll be able to save to a certain amount.
Yo, Nana,
But the only concern was that her expectations were not met.
Nana, yeah, that's
the
a
man
bit
needs to
brave.
say sorry. That's all.
Thank you. Let me do the messages. This session will probably have to have a part 2 because
Exactly.
and I would have loved to have married people
married,
actually
Nola.
school us
Exactly.
because me I don't have an opinion on this because I'm not a married woman yet.
When you
She
finish the
has
message,
every
I'll tell
right
you
to
something.
ask
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So let me
What?
read the messages.
Your wife is not happy at all.
Hey, messages na if we far. Okay. So Lorenda Agojo says leave. Be serious, madam. As a matter of fact, he doesn't owe you any explanations. He's performing his responsibilities as a husband and father.
Yeah, she's
and
single,
that is
probably.
more than enough.
She's single.
Charlie, don't do that.
She's dating.
That is petty. Apologize for your actions.
Yeah, thank you.
And keep living
Thank you.
happily. Sikapa DMC says, "Oh, why wait for our advice? Just leave, madam. Leave very, very far from that gentleman. You're killing him."
Yeah, exactly. That's very true.
H.A. Asab says, "If the woman is reading my comments, she should be wise to apologize to the man because she doesn't.
We are not doing
She
it.
doesn't lack anything.
No.
and she should mind her business if she wants.
We are
her
not minding
marriage.
business in marriage. We are married.
Because there was no way in the whole
If
thing
she hears the
man
voice
took
of
care
God,
her.
get busy, General. If she hears the voice of God, she can leave the marriage. Kofi Oting also says, indeed, there's no benefit in marriage for men. Erikus Garby King Senior says, hey, it's in Kwalane in your benefit. Erikus Garby King Senior says, we are solidly behind you. Leave that marriage because he deserves peace and financial freedom. Ado. But it says what you will never know peace again. Okay, Samuel Katako says leave quick so I can find a better woman for this suffering man. Abraham Tete says if this was to be my mother, I swear I would have insulted her, and some will get to her family. Will I? Famous Mel Low says, is this woman serious? So she knows what other women, does she know what other women are going through? Abdul Latif Asensio says, this man is doing the most and God bless him more. Peterson Flame says, Madam, what do you need his bank balance for? Does he do everything for you? What else do you need? You have left him peacefully for 3 years. Why do you want to what? Why do you want to quit because of curiosity or bad influence from maybe somebody? Sir Gedado says the husband's refusal to disclose his bank balance has led to suspicion and mistrust. Thank you. Now, the woman's decision to leave the marriage will even escalate the situation. Checking his account without his notice is a violation of trust. 2 wrongs doesn't make a right. I agree with this, absolutely. Joseph Mackay says, witchcraft on the increase. God help some of these women. Cyril J says, Madam, with all due respect, you're very sick and ungrateful. Hey, I don't want you. You wake up one day and decide to start a very useless fight. You think your husband doesn't have personal expenses like maintaining his car and other miscellaneous. I mean, some women are just ungrateful. Dolate Rainbow says, Madam, what do you need again? Your husband is providing you almost 99.99% of your needs. So what again? I'm not married yet. My wife can't stand in front of me and be asking me about my bank account and as to how I should spend my money. Nana Kwame Sean, someone should explain his savings to you. Like some women, is it that you are mentally challenged? Or what? Because I don't get it. Okay, so I think I'll leave the messages there. Plain you, Charlie. People ball. Hey, people ball. Like people. Let me read a few, like the last 3. So from Nana Kofi Oyarifa says, Noella, this lady doesn't know what she wants. Simple, please. How can I get an issue to the production team for Canada? I'm sure my producer will reach out to you. Okay, so because of time, I'm just going to pick. Good afternoon, Noella. Women of our time are sometimes confused. How can your husband be doing all these things and you're still expecting more? By the way, she doesn't have the right to check his account. Okay. Good afternoon. I think the lady wants to kill the man. Take the money. But she was shocked about the balance. Okay. Sami K sent me a message. Sami K is an ardent listener. Sami K, we are. The Charlie now me kind of stir me. Sami K, yeah, go online. Yeah, he listens to the show a lot. So yeah. Okay. So I think let's wrap up. Auntie Doreen, please. What is your? I mean, per your experience, what would be advice? Should a woman leave the marriage?
Seriously, let me comment on one of the messages that some women are
mentally, yeah.
What?
Yeah, some more generation India. I know what
Some.
Let me.
Yeah, may God forgive that person. Yeah.
And seriously, this man needs to be checked.
Okay.
Or whipped.
Wow.
Because you are a Ghanaian man. You need to provide. You didn't even provide for your wife personally. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Pills, isn't
No
there?
money for
It's all the
wigs,
family. No.
money for
It's not
makeup.
the pills. The pills are for the kids.
For the
There was
kids.
no money for makeup.
Yeah.
Not even makeup. But so
Yeah.
you understand? So the man has practically done.
But
evil
so
to
why
the
you
woman.
be? So why you be?
Emma are never satiated. So we should understand. Women are.
No, the reason why I'm saying
insatiable.
YAB is because we've also heard of
Okay,
stories
so
where
so
in
he
homes,
takes the 70% of the
of the cost of the home,
cost of the home.
which
Okay,
is
fine.
I think it's
This one is taking
fine.
all.
But then
Yeah.
Thumbs
it's
up.
not all.
Yeah.
Somehow.
It is not
But then-
all.
Let her finish.
Let me give him a
Does
thumbs
it
up, but
cook?
then
Yeah.
the man
Does he
doesn't
cook?
have any right to ask the woman to leave.
Okay.
No.
So please, I can't let all of you give
The woman
a wrap
should
up.
stay.
Okay, sure.
And
she
then
should
probably train the man well. There's more room for improvement.
stay. Okay, one person should represent all of you in wrap up. One
Okay.
person. Who's that? It
It
can't be you. It can't be you. I'm sorry. It can't be you.
Finally,
Yeah.
finally, Noella.
Yeah.
This man, it took 3 years, but thanks be to God, he's seen
I
the kind
ball.
of woman that he's with. Please file for the divorce.
I bought.
Go to her parents, the one you give them
No,
money.
Crispy K, are you married?
I am. I'm saying,
Crispy K, are you married? Are you a married
Wife is
man?
not happy at
My
home.
wife is listening and she's encouraging me.
Okay.
Very happy wife.
Okay, thank
File
you.
for the divorce.
Thank you very
The
much.
parents you give the money to.
Okay.
When you finish the divorce, keep giving her parents money.
Crispy, thank
She
you.
will never receive money from
God
you.
bless you. Circle. I know deal. Listen, I don't have an opinion today. I think my panelists. Oh, weird. So I don't have an opinion today. I think my panelists,